everybody, John Ashworth here, the Fitness Nomad back. Now yesterday we had that routine we did with the milk jug and the 5-gallon jug, and then in addition to that, yesterday I took a couple of walks. I did some strength training. I swam in the pool, so I'm a little stiff, a little sore this morning. So this 5-minute workout is going a little bit different direction. We're going to do some stretching. I'm going to talk briefly about food while I do that stretching, and that's going to be it. The other thing I want to share with you here is a book I found at Half Price Books yesterday here in Madison, Wisconsin, used bookstore. Dynamic Stretching. I'm going to walk that over to the cover. Dynamic Stretching by Mark Kovacs, PhD, CSCS, Certified Strength and Conditioning Coach. I like this concept. It's how I stretch. It's a lot of how yoga postures are built. But dynamic stretching is often better than static stretching, just pulling and holding something when you're really, really tight. I just worked with a guy last night who's 58 years old. He's pretty tight. He needs to loosen up. Static stretches and dynamic stretches are both what he needs to loosen up. So let's go through a few of these. One we created last night for the gentleman I referred to, and I gotta watch my time here, I gotta be quick, was this. Put your legs wide, put a stability ball in front of you. It doesn't have to be a stability ball, but the stability ball is nice because keeping those normal curves in your back now, if I turn sideways, normal curves in your back means a nice neutral, good posture in the back. You just lean forward, put your hands on the ball. That takes a lot of the pressure off and allows you just to slowly work into that stretch a little bit more. Now while you do this, thinking about lifting your toes, lifting and spreading your toes, you can then take the ball and roll from one side to the other. So now I'm hitting my latissimus dorsi, internal, external obliques, all this great stuff on the outside of my body, both ways. And of course, this is stretching some of the muscles we worked yesterday. And along those lines, and along the lines of a dynamic stretch, here's what a dynamic stretch would be. You stand at the foot of your mat here. Getting caught up with my microphone here. Foot of your mat, you take a step back. You go into either a partial lunge position, which this will work your legs a little bit more. Keep your pelvis tucked under you, belly button drawn back up and in, and then just raise your arms up. And then you don't stop. Now I just step back. I step the other foot back, go into that partial lunge. Still digging in with my heels, lifting my toe on my right foot. So no pressure, less pressure going out on the knee. I reach my hands up. I tuck my pelvis under me as much as I can. And I draw my belly button back up and in. And then I lean over. Oh, and that feels good. And that's tight on this side. Here's another version of that same stretch is you come down, hands behind your head, and now you're going to twist both to the lead leg side and also to the other side. And you can go back and forth as many times as you want. You can change your hand position. You could go back to that original hand position and twist, but that twist is going to give you a nice stretch in your lumbar spine while you're flexed forward at your hips, while you have your legs engaged. So you're getting so much more out of this more dynamic stretch than you'll ever get out of just standing and twisting. I mean, you can hear I'm getting a little bit out of breath. It's generating some heart rate response. So that's it. I'm going to leave it there. I wasn't watching my time, admittedly. I wasn't watching my time as closely as I promised that I will. And now I'm leaning down because I forgot that I had to move the camera angle down. Good job, everybody. Make sure you log your activity inside the application. This is John Ashworth, the Fitness Nomad. Sign up for online personal training and these daily videos at trainlikeanomad.com.